Hey guys, what's going on? Lancelot Archer here. Welcome back to the channel to another Destiny video. It's reset day, it's Xur day, which means Xur is back in the world with goods. Let's go see where he's got it. Alright, our boy is at the Winding Cove. Alright, let's go there and see what he has. So, I hope everyone's been well. The weekly Buggy update came down, or the TWAB as they called it. It came down with a lot of information about what Destiny 2 has installed in the future. Some of the more notable things was the fact they were bringing back certain game modes, which I'm kind of glad for. The introduction of Masterwork Armour was talked about. Season 3 they talked about, and I think they would mention something about the ranked mode. That was it. How the rank mode was going to work. Now, essentially, one of the modes they were bringing back into Destiny was the 6v6 playlist, which, to be fair, I'm kind of happy about because it makes 6v6. And what we played it all through Destiny 1, so I'm kind of glad it's coming back to 6v6. So they're apparently introducing new maps. Rank playlist obviously is a big thing that they're introducing into the game, which is kind of needed. But people reckon that there's going to be a way to exploit the ranked mode. Apparently there's ways already around it. So, and also they've introduced Masterwork Armour, which will be coming soon. Didn't say when, but they've said it's coming. Currently, right now, obviously we have the Masterwork weapons. Like if you've seen them, you can obviously get them done for either Crucible or PvP. I don't know, PvE even. Get up there. Alright, Xur, what have you got for us, buddy? Alright, Xur, you have the colony, which I got last week. So there you go, that's for sale if you haven't got it. So it's the grenade launcher with the insectoid robot grenades. This was used heavily in Mayhem, I have to add. So obviously with heavy ammo spawning as much as it could, this was a weapon that a lot of people used. So it fires insectoid robot grenades that chase targets and explode in close proximity. Insectoid robots grenades quickly repopulate the magazine from reserves while the colony is unequipped. So, you know, it's not a bad weapon actually. It's like, I haven't had a chance to use it myself, but it's not a bad weapon from what I've seen people do and use. But it's still a good weapon nonetheless. Next we have Shinbou's Vow. Welcome back from Destiny 1. Improved skip grenades, and you gain an additional skip grenade charge. So most people already know what this does. You know, it's not really changed. I bet Vow once I don't have one from Hunter. So yeah, obviously if you're running your art class, your skip grenades is your best friend. This was the thing that they used back in D1 when you were, I think, remember playing Trials of this back in Destiny 1. Like if you saw a Hunter or anybody in that team with Shinbou Vows equipped, that was just a skip grenade game. They would throw them like crazy. And if some of you remember, back in Destiny 1, skip grenades would follow you a fair friggin' distance. Not unsimilar to how the Nova Bomb works now in Destiny 2. Same type of principle back in D1, so they've just kind of swapped it out. So, I mean, don't hold me to it. I've not actually seen how skip grenades work in the Crucible, but, you know, let's see how this goes. And next we have the MK44 Standard Size, another set of Titan boots, returning, like another Destiny 1 exotic, I should say, returning to Destiny 2. So this one is called Seriously Watch Out, which is the intrinsic perk. Grants an overshield when sprinting at full health of Seismic Strike, Hammer Strike, or Shield Bash equipped. Hits with these abilities you charge a portion of your melee energy. So, you know, that's for the Titan. Let me grab that for my Titan. So obviously these make a return from Destiny 1. I'm pretty sure they didn't do this in Destiny 1. That wasn't their perk in D1. If it was, I'm completely mistaken, and, you know, don't hold me to it. But from what I remember, because I didn't main a Titan, and I mean, I did have these but never really wore them. I don't remember that being the perk. They might have rejigged them for Destiny 2. Alright, and next the Stag, another Destiny 1 exotic returning with Xur. So this is obviously for the Warlock. Grants Rift Energy when you are critically wounded or on your death, creates a brief healing rift for your corpse. Dearly Departed is the name of the perk. Alright, so I already have this. I already know I have the Stag. I don't really need to grab another one. But yeah, that returns. And obviously then we have the 3 of coins. So these are the things. Alright, now the Fated Engram. Will it give me what I don't have, or will I get a duplicate of something I already have? Let's find out. 9-7, let's do it. And it's, ooh, the Jade Rabbit. It did. So week back to back, I've been getting stuff I've not had. So the Jade Rabbit obviously returns from Destiny 1, along with the Telesto, Mida. But I think in Season 2, this was the let me rephrase it. Not Destiny 2, not Season 2, but the Curse of Cyrus DLC. This was the new one of the new exotics coming back into the game. So obviously remember, the Fate of All Fools was the thing, chain body shots to gain bonus damage to your next precision shot and return ammo to the magazine. Now this is one of my favourite guns from Destiny 1, I absolutely loved it. I still love it now, but it's just a beautiful looking weapon. I still liked its predecessor, like what it was originally called before it became the Fate of All Fools. So I'm glad this is back, so I'm going to enjoy having this back in my inventory. But there you go, that's my one for here. Oh, let me, obviously for those who don't know what masterwork is, so this is what a masterwork looks like. You'll see it's got the border around it, like the gold border around it. So if you click into the gun, probably some of you have already known from other weapons that this, like for example, is one of the two we can give you. So it's a masterwork weapon edition. This is for PvE, and then this is for PvP. No, wait, yeah, that's PvP. You can reforge it, but obviously it costs cores. Now the only way you can get cores, as some of you already know, is by getting other master weapons and breaking them down. If you have a master weapon that you don't really want, just break it down, you get cores. Now this is one that I've made into a PvP weapon, so there you go. That's the masterworks one there. But don't forget, some of these can be dropped in PvP. I do know that this can be dropped as PV as a masterwork. I'm not sure who though. I think masterworks drop quite rarely now. There you go. See a better Devil's masterwork there. Atlanta D masterwork, I don't have a heavy weapon masterwork yet. I need to look into that. Oh no, I do. I stand corrected, I do. But yeah, that's for that. I will link in the description below for the video of this week at Bungie link, so you can see exactly what came through in the article. There was a lot. There was a fair amount. I do know they said that Mayhem would be returning for Season 3 as a new featured playlist. I think the community were, while they were happy with what's coming, they were still a little bit like, you need to do more to change it. We need more. 6v6 was a nice touch. 4v4 is a playlist where it just doesn't work right now. They need to change it and bring back, say, Trials 3v3 elimination. That's what I think most of the community is hankering for, because in terms of Destiny's gameplay, that was kind of the thing that kept them alive for Destiny 1 for so long. But yeah, I still think like what they're doing is fine for now. They've listened to the community in regards to Eververse as well, but I still think they need to do more. Like right now, the Curse of Osiris' DLC didn't really save it. But then there's the new Rasputin DLC, which I don't know when it's coming out, but I know it's a leaked. There was leaked info not that long ago. People like My Name Is Bife and a few others have looked into the lore and things that possibility could be leaked for that DLC. But with that being said, that's obviously in the future, and right now we are still in a place where Destiny 2 is struggling for people to come back to play it. Crucible, Mayhem, when it was on during the Dawning, was its saving grace. The next event that's upcoming is Crimson Days. Now I believe Crimson Days is a 2-week event when it drops down. Normally Crimson Days was done for Valentine, so it may be around about that time, we never know. But I do know in the Bungie update that they released that the Crimson Days was going to be on that time, and I think they mentioned it was a 2-week update. Don't know if that's the case or not, but I know they said it's going to be longer than a week. Well, so that's all stuff to look forward to. Well, with that being said though, this is Xur's Friday gear, so it's not bad for stuff there. Like this is Shinobu's Vow, it's not bad on like stuff I've not got yet per se. Got that last week, had this a while ago. These two I didn't have, and then obviously my fated engram gave me the Jade Rabbit, which I hadn't had. What else is available? I got that last week. Got these, already got that. I don't think there's anything else weapon-wise that I don't have now in the game. I think I'm pretty much secure. Unless there's something for the Tyrant, which I'm on my other characters on the game. But with that being said, guys, don't forget to favourite, like, share, subscribe, do all the usual social media things for the video and for the channel. If you like what you see, a thumbs up will be appreciated. If you like the content I'm doing, please throw in a comment to say if anything I can improve on. Criticism is always appreciated, it helps the channel grow. I am also streaming over on twitch.tv/LancelotArcher, where I was streaming a variety of games. Like, once Destiny picks up, I might go back to do some more Destiny stuff. It's just right now there's nothing on Destiny, and I'm kind of playing like into other games at the moment, which have taken my interest further. So don't forget to check out the Twitch channel as well. If you like what you see, don't forget to throw a follow on there. Remember, follows and subbing onto YouTube and Twitch is free. Subscribing obviously on Twitch is a different matter, but obviously if you come over to that channel, I'll explain how it goes. But with that being said, guys, I hope you all have a great weekend. take care, and hope I'll see you all in the next video. See you later.